Elliot's in the bathtub. I don't have a lot of downtime to just talk to the camera. So if you hear him, that's where he's at. So I make these videos to capture Elliot's journey and development. I want to be able to go back one day and look back at all the things that he did during each stage of his life. It's a way that he could also go back and see what his life was like when he was little. But I also want to capture my journey of motherhood. I do these videos as well to communicate with friends and family that aren't in our everyday life so that they can see, how I'm doing and how Elliot's doing. Because of the multiple purposes of my videos and the fact that Elliot can go back one day and see them, it's sometimes complicated to share things that are not always happy and pleasant. It's easy to edit and put in the magical adventures I create for Elliot. We're in a tornado warning. Where are we at? In Mama's closet? Yeah. Is it kind of scary? Yeah. What do you have with you though? You got your Pop-Tart. Got your Pop-Tart and your, what's this? What's this?
A Spanish book.
He's got a Spanish book. Yeah, and you got your bug catcher, all right? So we're gonna just keep it safe and hopefully nothing happens.
Why?
So that nothing happens, right? One of the most frustrating things about my yard are the large areas of exposed dirt that my dogs get into. This whole area was the largest exposed dirt pile in the yard. After finding 43 bricks and landscaping stones for $40, I moved the bricks, 11 bags of topsoil, and 11 bags of mulch by myself to form my first garden bed, and just in time for another round of severe weather. There you go. Can you show me some that have crystals? Oh, does that have crystals on it?
Yeah.
Ooh, what about the one that has gold? Let me see. No, not that one. Where's the gold ones? There it is. So what's going on outside today?
Stormy?
It's getting stormy. Yeah. Has the storm come yet? Nope. Not yet. Okay, well, we're just waiting it out, see what happens. And I thought, what could we do while we wait? Play with Mama's special rocks.
Yeah.
This is not always real life, and it's not always truthful to my journey or truthful in sharing how I'm doing with friends and family. But at the same time, I don't want Elliot to go back and look at these videos and ever feel guilty for how, certain times in his life, how things were difficult for me. So what do I do? The last 4 months have been really difficult. There had been several things that had happened in the fall and early winter that I didn't deal with, that I just kind of pushed to the side because I was so focused on my job and doing my job well. Complicated things that I definitely won't go into here. What I can share is, when you think about the time frame of how I moved here, and so I got here 2 weeks before school started. I had a week to unpack my house, I had a week to unpack my classroom, and then school started. And I became very focused on my job and doing my job well. On top of this, I had not been able to find the mental health support that I really need to maintain my stability. I hadn't been able to find a psychiatrist. Now I had been able to kind of keep my psychiatrist in Springfield, so that was good, but not always convenient. I had to see, this doctor through Zoom or just over the phone. So it was hard to explain and to communicate kind of how I was doing in these winter and early spring months. I had not been able to find any counseling services. When Elliot turned 3, he almost immediately jumped into a new stage of development. There was no longer, this baby side of him, and there really was no more of this toddler side of him. He was a little boy, and he became defiant, and he began to argue. I had to continue to repeat myself to get him to do anything. It was difficult to control him because he was his own person, and that was hard. That's hard for me. He is in a whole different pace, and it's not a pace that is always in sync with my pace of life, and so there's a lot of frustration. He's a kiddo who wants to explore and get into things. He's so curious, but again, that pace of life doesn't fit with my pace of life a lot, and so it's really easy to become frustrated. I know that's his, where he's at developmentally, but it's just been a hard stage of trying to deal with that stage of development when I myself am not doing well and I don't have kind of the supports in place that I need to really be at my best. Although sometimes the things that he does is hilarious, it's hard. Sometimes it's funny, but hard. Okay, I asked Elliot to pick up his room, and he's like, okay. And he's making this pile over here. No, we gotta put it away. No, what are you doing? You can't, I'm living with a hoarder. You guys, I'm so OCD. Everybody who knows me, like, everything has a home. My house has to go back to baseline at night. Like, this is not okay. We got to pick up.
No.
So, yes. No more. Like, he won't stop. You want things just in big piles?
Yeah.
You don't want to put things in their home?
No.
Why?
I don't want to.
But doesn't that look bad? How do you get to your toys? You can't even get them. No, stop. If you want to get your skid steer, how are you going to get to it?
I need the presents.
They're presents?
Yeah.
No, honey. No more. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know what this is all about, but we got to clean up.
No.
Okay. Let's clean up for real.
You're all done.
You're all done now? Thank God. Okay. What do you want to pick up? Your underwear? How about you pick up your underwear?
No, blanket.
Okay. Well, you can't get to the blankets because your underwear is on top of it. So, do you want to do your underwear or some of your shoes?
Blanket.
You can't get to the blankets. There's things on top of it. See, that's the problem, is you can't get to stuff when it's in a pile. Oh my gosh. It just makes the pile bigger. Oh gosh. Okay, I have to address this situation, not on video. Elliot, when I started him at his new preschool, he was still in diapers, and I wanted to work on potty training over the summer because I felt like I would have time to do it. And so his preschool teacher, though, right away was like, Elliot's ready. Like, he goes for us all the time. Can you start bringing him in pull-ups? And so I did, and lo and behold, he started staying dry during the day. And so the next thing I know, they're asking for him to be in underwear. And so they potty trained him. And I probably should be so grateful for that I don't have to deal with that. But a part of me is sad because I wanted to do that. And if he's gonna be my one and only, I'll never get to potty train my own child. That was kind of taken from me. And even though that's such a little thing, on top of all the other bigger things that kind of, I've been dealing with this winter. It just was one more thing. And again, it kind of just showed like he's not a baby anymore. I had dreams of having more children, and I could if I had the supports and resources in place, but it looks like this is it. And so with that realization that those years are gone, there was a bit of a grieving that I was going through, and maybe still am going through. And without having someone to kind of process that with, I just kind of shoved that down as well. So behind the scenes, there was a lot that was going on in January, February, March, and April. And when May hit, I hit a wall and hit it hard. And I began to really struggle, and Elliot was seeing the struggle, and it was impacting him, and I knew it, but I just found myself that I could not snap out of it. Elliot overheard a conversation in which he was able to piece together that I was hurt by my dad, and that hurt made me sick. His response broke my heart. Oh, why?
And you said for me to go away.
What are you doing? I'm trying to make Mama feel better.
I'll turn my other one, and now I'm not working.
You need something else?
Yeah, I need my equipment.
I'm gonna ruin this child. This is my greatest fear. Because he has a very broken mommy. But he is very sweet. Uh-oh. What you got, Bubba? Get up here.
And this up here is what? Nothing. I see.
So in the beginning of May, I had to step away from my life as a teacher. I had to step away from my life as a mother, and I had to seek help outside of myself. And that was really hard. And I was gone for about a week from Elliot, and that was really hard. But I was in that place where I needed that level of help. After returning home, the rest of the month was spent trying to put my life back in order. Okay, friends, I am doing some deep cleaning now that I am home. I've been gone for about a week. And anyways, I found these 2 cups in Elliot's room. So this one is very much replaceable. I can buy these at Walmart. So it's just getting tossed. Like, I'm not even gonna try to clean it. So it's going in the trash. I just mopped, so everything's not in its proper place. So anyways, I'm gonna throw this one away. But this cup's important because here's the deal. These are my favorite sippy cups. They no longer make them. They're from Playtex. They're amazing. So I have one other blue one like this, and I have a couple of pink ones that I even let Elliot use because, again, like, they are amazing. But I have no idea what's in this, and I am so afraid that it is spoiled milk, and it's so bad that it's gonna have to get pitched. But I don't want to pitch it because, again, like, these are my favorite. You cannot find them anywhere. Okay, so I'm gonna open this. We're gonna hope it's something not bad. Okay, here we go. Oh, thank God. It's just water. It's a water cup that Elliot had. So anyways, we're good to go. The cup is saved. Yay! Little things. They matter right now. The end of the school year was all tangled up in this mess. But once the school year ended, I made the decision to travel back to Springfield to see my doctor in person. This would be my first trip back since moving nearly a year ago. This gave Elliot a chance to see a few friends and family members. Aw, where are we?
Maggie's house.
Maggie's house.
In the middle. More bubbles?
Oh my gosh.
Wait, we're gonna lose you. We're gonna lose you in the bubble. Here, let's put you a bubble happy.
Oh yes.
Look at Mama.
Look at Mama.
Auntie Panty.
Are we gonna see Auntie Panties?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you excited?
Yeah, let's go and set up your underwear.
What? No, not that kind of Auntie Panties.
Auntie Panties.
Yay! Let's go have some lunch, okay? Because it still doesn't feel quite safe, just over 24 hours later, I left to return home. Yes, it's been a rough season, and I hope a breakthrough is around the corner. But just look at him. Oh, my heart. He has the power to bring a smile to my face. Why are you trying to cut my arm off?
I'm going to do some messing.
Thanks. Thank you.
And where about more messing? The crunchy. And the blue one.
This is a blue one.
Yeah.
That's one you drink. Oh, don't take my medicine.
I'm trying to say, another fruit one.
A fruit one.
Say,
Don't stick it down there. Don't stick it down there. It'll make me throw up. Gentle. No, I don't want it down there. It's yucky. Okay, try something different.